With this video, we will be doing Marv 1 on Benzino, mention his name, and rap Elvis. If you want to help this channel and the content that we making, please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow. Only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's go. Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Like Mike Tyson, I'm quite nice on fight night. Why you popping shit, man? I thought you liked life.
Oof.
Yo, from knowing you for years, I don't think I ever told you that scheme right there, like, carried me through high school.
Damn.
Man, I don't know what high school you went to. That's crazy.
Nice.
Shout out to Marv 1. I seen him a bunch of times on Smack. He from Detroit, same place, Eminem. So it's definitely gonna be a good little interview right here.
Yeah, what up though, Detroit?
What up, though?
That was a random 2 bars, man. It got you through life.
Nah,
I got you through life.
it's because I was really getting into battle rap at the time, and just really starting to break down words. So Mike Tyson, I'm quite nice on fight night. When you talk about like internal rhyme schemes and patterns and syllables, I was learning from watching a lot of different battle rap at the time.
Let me stop you. Yeah. I don't even want to act as if it was some grand divine plan. It really wasn't. Like, that was just the way we were rhyming in Detroit at the time. Like, I really feel, and I stand on the statement that Detroit produces the most technical rappers. We're the best rappers. You may not like the content, but technically, when you break down the words, we produce the best rappers. Whether you're Guilty Simpson or whether you're I Swear Vezo, like whether you're Street Lord Juan or fucking Jay Dilla, like it's always gonna be the best rapper.
I never heard nobody say that before, that Detroit had the best rappers, the way he breaking down. Of course, we know about Eminem, but the other people he named, I never really heard of them before. I'm definitely have to check into their music to see what exactly he's talking about, because you're not going to understand what he's talking about unless you go listen to some of their music and see their word patterns and cadences and really break it down. So I'm really interested to check it out. We always looking for new rappers, and he's saying the way they break stuff down, that's definitely the type of raps we like.
Exactly.
So definitely something we want to look into.
Definitely, and you know what I'm saying? I like how he explained too. He was like, it might not always be the most lyrical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. The best music. But if you look at the format,
analyzing what they do, you won't appreciate it.
If you see the way it's structured.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going up against at home. That's what I was seeing at home. So it wasn't like I was trying to change the world. It just so happened that
that's what we did in our hood.
People who was rapping like that had a shot at some form of spotlight.
Walk me through that process. Like, do you just get a call? Look, you battling M today.
No, not at all. We were all extras. We're like, so that's my big thing when people my age or older from the city say, you know, M didn't do enough. It doesn't sit well with me because if you were a rapper at that time, you were an extra in that movie. You legitimately got a check from Eminem.
Wow.
No matter how big or how small, you got a check from him. And you got 3 square meals a day.
I like how he's saying that. Yo, you got a check from at the end of the day. We was extras. Extras normally get paid like $100. They numbers get paid no $100. So he looked out and he was a part of it. So it's definitely some factual to it because he was there and he got a check. And he's not bitter about it. I'm glad I got a check to be extra. And I got to be in part of a big movie. That's a classic movie that 20 years from now, people probably still going to be looking at.
Yeah, facts. It happened.
That's a lot. I was an extra. They knew everybody were rappers. They were trying to keep the morale up in the city. They wanted, on the set, they wanted to do a contest just for B-roll footage. Right. You know, just so you could see yourself and be like, oh shit, that's me. So they just had rappers rap. It was very easy for me. I was amongst all my peers.
Right.
Like I knew everybody here.
All
it
the
so happens by the grace of God, man. I was one of the people they picked, and I'm always grateful to Eminem, to Paul Rosenberg, to Curtis Hanson, to everybody who was involved in picking what they chose to sell the DVDs, because it literally changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it legitimately changed my life. Like, it made me not be able to go most places. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have any.
I like that's what people coming out on camera and saying because a certain picture was kind of being painted at Eminem and how he handled on business. We just did the Cassius interview. Cassius said great business was done with me. I don't blame anything on them guys. I blame on myself. And the same thing I'm hearing him say, he's really stand up saying, look, Eminem treated me great. I enjoyed the experience. It was a life changing experience. I feel blessed for being in the position that he helped put me in.
Yeah, literally a life changing experience. He's like, I move different.
Yeah, facts.
You'll never catch me saying a bad word about Eminem.
Right.
Like, legit. I get kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence about it, on talking about it, just because it was 20 years ago.
Right.
And I don't ever want people, I don't want to give myself the impression that that's where everything stopped for me. Since then, I've done really incredible things in battle rap, in music, in movies. So it's always very tongue-in-cheek when I talk about it, but I'm more grateful about it than I am upset.
That almost remind me of like Dame. He was like, yo, that's 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? My life didn't stop right there. I still did a lot of great things after that. That's just a moment in my life, a page in a book. But I did a lot of stuff through that, and I'm still doing a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, facts. You don't want to ever get time logged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like if you didn't do nothing in that 20 years, you would still be bitter. But if you still had a good life and you still was making moves, what I'm bitter about was opportunity, and I still kept going. But if that was your only opportunity, nothing else happened, you're going to be bitter. Like, yo, people ain't doing enough for me. You ain't doing enough for yourself.
You ain't doing enough for yourself.
Facts.
Got you. So, when you hear Benzino get on the track and he says, to M, last time you battled, it was like 22 years ago versus Marv won. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv won.
Marv
You
won.
got so many eyes on it. I'm sure your mentions were blowing up. What's the first thing that you think when you hear that shit?
Who the fuck wrote this? I have no idea who I am.
Right.
Who the fuck wrote this? I felt like, first of all,
I mean, he could know Marv won. Benzino we did an interview with him. He wasn't naming battle rappers. He was naming older battle rappers that's definitely from his generation and from his class. So it is he could have known. We all know Benzino didn't write it, but there's like he could have known him. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I knew who he was. Battle rap was big at the time and still is big. That's who I knew him. So he could have possibly known him. He probably not giving himself enough credit and the impact that he made in battle rap.
Yeah, that's very well so.
Yeah.
even if that man clearly lost the battle to me, he's won at life. He's won.
Right.
So it
F that battle.
Yeah, it's battle.
He won in life. I like that.
doesn't matter. Like, it don't fucking matter.
Right.
And two, you'll never get me in any kind of form going against my fucking friend.
Right.
Whether it's for your recognition or not.
Right.
Facts.
To this day, if that's the case, I'll scream from a mountaintop, I lost that battle.
Right.
You'll never be the person to say I won.
Right.
Like, for real. That's my legitimate friend.
That's my friend, and before I go out my friend, I would go on the mountaintop and scream, I lost.
That battle.
That's crazy.
Don't try to weaponize me against my friends.
And do you think M will respond in any way, shape, or fashion?
I think Emma's
Eventually.
counting money. At that.
Yeah, Emma's counting money.
That's the type of problems I want to have.
Yeah.
You think he's not worried about that? He's somewhere counting money. It remind me of the bar Eminem said, I used to watch them bills piles up. Now I just sit back and let them bills pile up. That was a bar.
Any way, shape, or fashion?
I think Emma's counting money. At that point, like,
Right.
for what? Why would, respectfully, like, why would you pour gas on a fire that's dying out? And that's what a response would be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're pouring gas on a fire that's dying out. Like, oh shit, well, that fire's going. And then you're like, you know what? I want to keep this fire going.
Right.
It wouldn't make sense to me.
Stomp
Competitive
it
wise,
out.
I get it. But then I just feel like for the greater good, the bigger picture, it wouldn't make sense. Let him have his 5 minutes of fame because it won't give him 15.
Well, Cassius responds.
He said, yo, the fire's going out. Eminem putting out a song would just ignite things, give him more buzz. He's gonna put out more songs. He's like, dude, if you was in M's shoes, would you rather go to the booth for Benzino, or would you just rather keep counting this money that you're counting?
Count the money.
Facts.
Do you think it's a good thing? Kind of like, I don't know. I guess maybe in the same vein as the Kendrick Control verse, where you're just gonna get people that we haven't heard from responding, and the fans might like that.
I think the people he spoke on definitely have the right to express how they feel about it.
Okay.
Because you don't necessarily have to bring anybody else in
Right.
to your beef when you're trying to get your point across.
Facts.
Right.
So the people that he name checked, especially in a negative light,
Name check.
definitely have the green light
Right.
to go ahead and express
Cassius.
themselves.
It's Trey TV. Let's get it.
Samar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lowercases.
No spaces.
You can find us on Facebook, and when you do, follow the page, like the page, share the page, and come on back. All right, I'm gonna get right into this.
Yeah.
We got Marv on Benzino mentioning his name on Rap Elvis,
Right.
and will Eminem respond? I think this was a dope interview.
Yeah.
He covered a lot here.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? And like we was talking about the other day, there's really no need
Yeah.
for a response.
Yeah.
Like, and he said, that's his homie. He said, I think he back counting money.
Right. Yeah.
He ain't worried about it. But I thought this was a dope interview. I didn't know they were so tight, but it makes sense the way he explained it.
Right.
And I think he handled that correctly. Like,
Right.
if this was a game, he played a hell of a game of chess.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's real. That's the part that makes this even more dope. You can tell he genuinely has an admiration for him. And I think that's dope. What do you think about this?
I think it was a dope interview. To piggyback off what you said, I'm not gonna say that we don't think that we need it. I think hip hop needs it. Hip hop is like kind of down right now. It'd be good to hear Eminem actually respond to Benzino. It'll be dope.
Right.
Yo, there's not a person on this planet that don't want to hear Eminem respond to him.
Fact.
People saying don't respond, but everybody, if Eminem responded,
Everybody wanna hear it.
run to their computers to listen to it.
Like,
In the heartbeat.
Real talk.
Yeah, but I think this is just a dope interview. Marv one, I haven't seen him in a while. It was nice to actually see him. I haven't seen him since Battle Rap. That's how big this is, that people haven't seen in a while. It has anything to do with just getting pulled up in front of a camera right now, just to talk about it. And I like that they disputing a lot of stuff that was said in the Benzino song. Like Benzino was saying that Marv won, and the guys right in front of you saying, I didn't
I
win.
ain't gonna say
You
that.
feel what I'm saying? I didn't win that at all. And I like to see loyalty. We've seen loyalty in Cassius, and we're also seeing loyalty in Marv 1. In this day and
Right.
age, when loyalty is gone, somebody's quick to snake you or stab you in the back for a check or a dollar. Or if they can't eat off you like they once wanted, they're quick to just throw dirt all over your name. But with these two guys, we didn't see it. It speaks a lot about Eminem character. Can't keep the covering. Can't wait to keep covering stuff like this. As information come out, we're going to keep putting it out. But until then, it's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.